there's no gentle way to say it. To me, you wrestle like a coward. You wrestle like somebody who's afraid to get hit. Like
I wrestle like a coward.
You wrestle like a coward.
I'm the one.
If I were to create a wrestler who, to me, like embodies, like when I was an independent guy and I was thinking like, oh, okay, what's the soft WWE style? It would be that. WWE is transformed in the last.
Hold on. You had your chance to talk. You're the one that called me a coward in the wrestling ring. I'm the coward in the wrestling ring.
Yeah.
But let's talk about cowards for 1 second. The reason I wrestle the way I wrestle is because I can do it day in and day out all the time for 10 plus years. I have never in my career ever have been injured. I don't get injured for 6 months to a year. I am here each and every week. But you sit there and call me a coward?
Yeah.
I'm the coward. Wait, let me tell you about a coward. Let me tell you about a guy who tells his WWE fans, the people that he loves, that he will be back. He promises them. I promise you, I will be back in 1 year's time to claim this title. But you didn't, Daniel, did you? But I'm the coward.
Okay,
I'm the one that doesn't love the fans.
If they would let me come back, I would come back.
Oh, if you would?
Yeah.
You would. You love that WWE ring. You love being wrestling. You love being right in that wrestling ring, and you love wrestling, right? Well, why don't you quit? Why don't you quit and go to the bingo halls with your indie
Okay, I think you need to calm. That's not what this show's about.
GM, have this. Thank you very much, Renee. This is a great show, but we're talking here. I need to talk to you real quick because the fact is, you're the one that calls me the coward, but you're the one that doesn't get in the WWE ring again. No, don't you walk away from me, Daniel. Don't you walk away. I'm the one that loves the fans. I'm the one that loves everyone and everything. You're the one that gets up and walks away every single time. You're the coward. I am not a coward. I am your Intercontinental Champion, and there's a reason I am the title. Reason making this the most relevant, prestigious title that WWE has, and I deserve the respect on Smackdown Live. Get that camera right here. Get that camera right here. Understand that this is day 141 of the never-ending Intercontinental Championship World Tour, and I swear to you, I promise you, it will be the most relevant title on SmackDown Live. I could care less about those little kids for the tag team titles and the Women's Championship and the WWE Championship. This is my show, and I'm sick of all of you, my GM, sitting there criticizing me, calling me the coward. You're the cowards. I'm the one here day in and day out in that wrestling ring beating people up. Thank you very much.
Didn't that just get you hyped?
I got goosebumps. Chills.
1559 proud to bring to you the GTS Podcast, God Soccer Smack, the weekly review where we talk about whether SmackDown was a smack up, smack downer, or a smack in the face. This is your boy, J. the King.
It's your guy, J.Fields.
And SmackDown Live took place this weekend.
Brooklyn, New York.
4 days straight.
4 days straight.
And if you're unaware of what that clip was, it's 1 year today when The Miz dropped that epic promo / shoot on Talking Smack to Daniel Bryan. That was like our 4th show last year.
Yeah.
And
getting kicked off.
Man, that's when you knew SmackDown was going to be something special.
Yeah.
So I think that's when a lot of people jumped on the Miz bandwagon. But I secured my seat. I was already there, but I secured my seat when that happened.
Yeah, we're not getting up.
Yeah.
We're not getting up. This is our seat. We've been here.
Yeah. But anywho, got a lot to cover today. So, J.Fields.
Yeah.
Got a match to watch for?
I do. This match comes from Progress Wrestling. I got a chance to finally catch up now that the G1 climax is over. Chapter 52. Travis Banks versus Matt Riddle, 1-on-1. When I tell you hard hitting, like not backing down from each other, if you get the opportunity, check out Travis Banks and Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle is wow. One of the best independents around the world, period. I mean, like, he's a hot commodity. I would like to see him in the G1 next year, or maybe do some dates in ROH. Like he has untapped potential. Like, he can really write his own ticket. He's that good. If you hadn't seen him, like, type him in on YouTube, check out some of his stuff. If you don't have Progress Wrestling, the on demand, it's like $8 a month, worth every penny. They deliver, and then they have some other promotions that are over in the UK, over in Europe, that they also feature on their Smash Wrestling, Beyond the Ropes. They do those as well. So yeah, check it out. Matt Riddle, Travis Banks.
All righty. Well, moving on to our news and rumors. Did you want to kick it off with something? You had something you had?
Oh yeah, I just got one.
Okay.
To add to the list of talent gone from Global Force Wrestling, Low Key has departed from the company.
Another one.
And
AKA Caval from NXT.
Right.
A long time ago.
I'm just waiting for my phone call to go and sign with GFW, because they need people. And I've been watching it for 30 years. Never took a bump before, but I think I could get over the crowd. I think I get over the crowd. I think I give a pretty damn good promo. I'm up on the business. But yeah, another one gone. I mean, like, they've lost so many people in the last 2-3 weeks.
Shoot, the last 3 days. We were just talking about somebody that left Sunday.
Yeah, like everybody's like leaving, jumping ship quick. I don't know where all these people gonna end up. Like, Brodus Clay is gone.
Bobby
Lashley is gone. He wants to focus on MMA.
Mm-hmm.
David Richards, he's been gone for a while now, but he said he's semi-retired, so he got up out of there. Only people left were like Abyss and James Storm, and they're like the only originals. And I know they have a relationship with Jeff Jarrett, so they may actually stick around. But even still, it's like, for what?
Yeah.
Why? I got Eddie Edwards. He's still there. Eli Drake.
He just won the title, didn't he?
Yeah, he just won the title.
How I know that?
Yeah, well, I told you about it Sunday.
Yeah,
I told you about it Sunday. They announced it on the tapings. But yeah, everybody's leaving, and that's never good. Especially when that's not a destination company to go to. Like, nobody's like ready to go to Global Force Wrestling. Like,
they're like the Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
Be like, damn, man, Utah got an open spot, man. I think I got a chance.
Be like, yeah, like, I guess if I just want to wrestle, I guess I'll go to the Jazz. Well, I just got to go to Global Force. But they are like the equivalent of the Jazz. Nobody really wants to play. Other than against Utah.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City, the mailman, John Stockton. But who have they had since then? Exactly.
Gordon, he's gone. Gordon Hayward, yeah, he's a Celtic.
Derek Favors. They
still got Joe Johnson.
He's old. He's old. He needed somewhere to play. That's like a dumping ground for old people.
He showed down the playoffs this year, though.
Okay.
But anyway.
Okay.
I digress.
Okay.
Moving on.
What else you got?
NXT they're in talks of adding a secondary title. They don't know whether to confirm what's the name or what type of title it would be, but it's going to be equivalent to the IC US title, which is on Smackdown and Raw.
Whoa! Yes.
So, I know.
Yes.
Ismilla and you, myself, and Sterl, we all, said they needed another title.
We've been saying this for like 2 years.
They also need another hour, possibly, if they're going to do that. Because maybe they can. I mean, if anybody could do it within an hour, NXT can. I see them making it work. I mean, because the main title doesn't have to be the focal point of every show, or the women's title has to be the focal point, or the tag title. So, I can think they'll do pretty good alternating that out.
Ring of Honor does it.
Yep.
And they got a lot of titles. They got a 6-man title now.
Yeah, I heard.
So, and they don't have the women's established yet, but they have Women of Honor shows.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. Big Cass. If you watched Monday Night Raw, you saw that he suffered an injury during his match with Brooklyn street fight match with Enzo, and the match had to come to an end because of the injuries. So Enzo was declared the winner, but it's found out that he has a torn ACL and he will be out for 9 months.
And I hate that. I really do.
Yeah.
I am glad that the storyline's over though.
Yeah,
because I think they was gonna keep on doing that.
I mean, I had to glance up and see the injury because I was not paying attention to that match at all.
Bro, I rewound it. Once I didn't hear about it. I heard about it,
Mhm.
and because I saw a ref stoppage due to injury on my phone, so I was like, okay, what happened? I want to see it. It didn't really look bad, but it was bad.
Yeah,
you know. I was going to call him Nash, but that was my point I was going to make.
Oh damn!
Big Cass reminds me so much of Kevin Nash now.
Yeah.
And it's not because like the mannerisms or anything. It's just the fact that like he's in that same vein as like Nash was to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like not really a promo, not really super duper over. You know what I'm saying? Like people liked him for a minute, you know, but it didn't last long.
Yeah.
He had a really bad world title reign. I'm just glad they hadn't given Cass the title. But like literally, like first off, get well soon. And I'm just glad they're doing something different with Enzo now.
Yeah, and then Enzo on 205 Live now, which another thing we suggested throughout
long time ago.
a while ago. So I mean, that was pretty cool. That was like a wow factor. When I was scrolling, I said, "Oh shit,
can he stand up on his own now?"
See,
that's the question. Can he go out and have a decent match?
Have a match. That's what I was going to say. I want to see him because all I've been seeing for the last couple of months now.
Long ass monologue.
Him and him wrestling nobody. I mean, not wrestling Cash.
Getting the big boot every week.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see him lock up with somebody his size and see what he can do. Because I forgot if he can even wrestle or not. Because I haven't seen him wrestle forever. I seen him get his ass kicked all the time.
He's got some people down there that's gonna really put him through the paces. Cedric Alexander, Drew Gulak, Tony Nese.
Grand Metalik came back too.
Man, I know.
Yeah. That was a good match too.
It was.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cedric Alexander with that lumbar check.
God damn, he bounced to the top of the arena.
Yeah.
About to touch the top of the Barclays
you up there.
All right. Other news. Undertaker, which we knew was backstage during SummerSlam or the Brooklyn shows, Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. But they say he was back there for a video game scanning outside of 2K games. So what could he possibly get him scanned for? Maybe another WWE Legends game or something? Or does WWE own the license? I mean, does 2K own the license to WWE?
It can't be another wrestling game. It's got to be like an adventure game.
God, that don't sound...
If it's done correctly. I don't think it's going to be like a phone game. I think it's going to be like a game released to like...
Okay, that's what I was saying.
Console. Gaming console like PlayStation, Xbox. Hopefully it's something interesting. You know, it won't be something, you know, crappy.
Yeah. Because didn't they have an adventure game a while back? Like, it was a long time ago.
What was that game that you had on your phone where you had like superpowers and stuff?
Immortals?
Yeah.
It wasn't that. I mean, I know. I mean,
it might be a spinoff of that.
Maybe so.
I never played that, so I don't know.
It got boring real fast.
Oh, okay.
But and last but not least, they say the move from John Cena to Raw was a Vince call, which of course to help ratings for Raw. Also, he feels it's better for him to be there to enhance. You know what's the definition of enhance, teacher?
To make better.
To bring out the best. Yeah. To enhance the talents such as Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, and Elias. To enhance the talent of Samoa Joe. To bring out the best of Samoa Joe.
So to get the best matches out of those guys, put them in the ring with John Cena? Yeah. I thought to get the best matches out of John Cena.
Exactly.
Put him in the ring with those guys. I don't understand, Vince. I'm not following. Help me out. I don't get it.
That's crazy.
I don't get it. Vince, I got 2 words for you. Shut up. You dumbass. Oh man, you.
Oh man. I read it like I'm reading. I saw the first name. I immediately said nope. Like I was like, let me go ahead. Let me report this. I said, I'm gonna report this.
This is why I don't check the news line no more. This is why I don't check the dirt sheets. Because this is the type of foolery, tomfoolery
that is
that we're talking about.
Well, anyway. And that's your news and rumors for this week. So let's get down with that rundown. J.Fields, what happened on Smackdown Live this week?
Smackdown Live took place live from Brooklyn, New York. The show kicked off with United States champion, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, coming down to the ring to announce that he's reinstating the U.S. title open challenge. Before he can see who his opponent is, Kevin Owens comes down to the ring and says that Shane McMahon did screw a legendary Canadian after 20 years. And Shane comes down to the ring, interrupts, and they get into it. Basically, AJ and Kevin Owens go back and forth with each other. And AJ says, you know, we can have another match. I'll beat you again. You know what I'm saying? And then Kevin Owens says, well, okay, yeah, make the match. But I want to pick the ref. And AJ Styles goes on this thing like, well, you can pick whoever you want. You can call your mom up here to be the ref. It don't matter who you pick.
The little girl out there in the crowd.
Right. You know, you pick whoever you want. I'm still going to beat you. You know, by the end of the night, I'm still going to beat you. So Shane sets the match up for later on in the night. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens rematch for the United States title, and Kevin Owens gets to pick the ref. Backstage, Daniel Bryan is backstage with the Singh brothers and Jinder Mahal. He says because of the Singh brothers' interference in the match with Nakamura, he's going to put the Singh brothers in a 2-on-1 handicap match against Shinsuke Nakamura. Following that, Kevin Owens is walking backstage, and he approaches Sami Zayn with a referee shirt to offer him the opportunity to be the referee. It starts out like he's really trying to, you know, get them back on friendship terms like they used to be way back when. And then right at the end, he's like, because you're not doing anything, you're not doing anything on SmackDown anyway. You know what I'm saying? This will be the most important thing you've done since you've gotten here. So, you know, you just think about it, you know. And they leave it as cliffhanger like that. Back at ringside, Aiden English is in the ring, the baritone, the Beethoven of baritone.
The Mozart of melody.
The Mozart of melody.
That's all I got. Something of song.
The Mozart of the Mozart of mayhem. And then the lights drop. And everything becomes glorious.
Yes.
The latest signee of SmackDown Live, the glorious one, former NXT champion, Bobby Roode. We got him.
Gotcha, bitch.
It happened. Bobby Roode goes on to defeat Aiden English in a one-on-one match. Post-match, Renee Young interviews Bobby Roode, asks him how it feels to be, you know, on SmackDown. He says, you know, hey, SmackDown was great, but it just became glorious in the New York Minute. He played the face role here.
Yeah.
Didn't see it coming that way, but I will not complain because face, heel, tweener, it don't matter.
You can flip it like that, though.
It don't matter. Know. Yeah, I think they just did that, you know, to kind of, we'll talk about it. Moving on. Daniel Bryan is backstage again, this time with Chad Gable. He's kind of apologizing for the fact that everybody's talking about Jason Jordan and that horrible theme music. I don't know why, you know.
They had a string and a guitar to it.
It was still bad. Still bad. I'm not coming through the curtain, EJ. Play that, and I'm gonna stand there. I'm not coming through the curtain. I'm not. I'll make my own thing. So. And a matter of fact, I come out with no music. Yeah. I just come out with no music. Just, in a matter of fact, already in the ring.
Create a default.
Already in the ring. J.Fields, everybody, already in the ring. You can give me that Brooklyn Brawler intro. I'm already in the ring. You can just let my opponent come out. Just send me out there with no music. I win a match. Just don't even play nothing. Don't play nothing. Don't push no buttons. If that's what you're gonna play for me. But nevertheless, Chad Gable is with Daniel Bryan, and he says that, hey, you know, I got a new tag team partner for you. You know, I want you to meet him. And his new tag team partner, also from Minnesota, is Shelton Benjamin. Finally, on SmackDown Live. They talked about it a year ago. It's been a year.
Yeah.
It's been a year. 12 months. Over 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed. This is first SmackDown Live where they announced that he was coming, and now a month and a year later, we got him.
Mm-hmm.
So, welcome to SmackDown, Shelton Benjamin.
Welcome.
Chad Gable, Shelton Benjamin. This is gonna be good.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really good.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. And we got another tag team because we need them.
Yeah.
We need them. We need them bad. Moving on. Kevin Owens is backstage with Sami Zayn again. He's checking in with him to see if he's thought about being the referee. Sami Zayn refuses and throws the referee shirt at him and walks away. Following that, new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, the Usos, defeat the Hype Bros. And then after the match, post-match, the Usos cut a short promo basically saying that it's still the Uso Penitentiary.
I thought we was going to get somebody else too, man.
Yeah, I thought we was going to get somebody else too. Yeah. It's not Paranoia. It's those Usos.
Good stuff.
Next up, King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura defeats the Singh brothers in a 2-on-1 handicap after making Samir Singh tap out to the triangle choke. Jinder jumps in the ring. He gets a Kinshasa for his troubles.
I'm surprised you knew the other one name.
Yeah.
Samir? Okay.
Yeah, Samir.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that. That's my reporting.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good journalist.
Right.
Chase down his birth certificate, didn't it?
Something like that, yeah. I know you left. It was a moment there for me to just keep going with that. I don't want to offend anybody. Not gonna do it. All right, so let's keep it moving. Next up, Kevin Owens is backstage with Breezango, and they want to be the referee in the match. They're dressed in these matching rompers. It's terrible. They keep trying to be the referee. Kevin Owens is like, no, you can't. And he was like, continue walking. Which leads to Baron Corbin coming up behind Kevin Owens, and he accepts the opportunity to be the referee. He says, when you win the United States title, I want the first shot at it. To which Kevin Owens agrees and lets him be the referee. Following that, new SmackDown Women's Champion, Natalya, comes to the ring to cut a promo basically saying that SummerSlam was the night that the glow was unplugged. And then Carmella comes to the ring, and basically her and James Ellsworth congratulate Natty on finally winning something. And kind of rubbing the fact that there's still money in the bank, and at any time they could be the new champion, which leads to Naomi and Becky Lynch coming to the ring, interrupting, which sets up a tag team match. Naomi and Becky Lynch versus Carmella and Natalya. We've seen it a million times. Naomi and Becky Lynch pick up the victory. Moving on. Dolph Ziggler is backstage, and I'm going to give you the high points here. He's back, and he says that he knows what it takes to be a star. He basically rubs in the fact that all these other superstars that are getting a push because they play a guitar or they sing or they dance or whatever, basically taking shots at some of the latest talent to be moving up the ranks, I guess you can say. And he says that he's going to take what he's learned and put it into effect next week. Cliffhanger. Dun, dun, dun. Following that, the Ravishing Russian, Lana, is backstage with Tamina. Basically, and give you high points on this one too. She asks Tamina to channel all the time that she's been a jobber, which is a long time. Basically, like, I want you to ball all that anger up.
Turn that son bitch sideways.
Let's stick it straight up. Yeah. No, that's not how they went. Channel all that anger about being overlooked and not being feared in the locker room, and close your eyes and feel that pain, feel that anger. And when she opened her eyes, Tamina looked the exact same that she looked before she did it. But the story is going to be led into next week, because next week, Lana and Tamina together are going to crush the competition. And I can't wait. I'm edge of my seat, ass almost out of my chair. All right. And then Baron Corbin backstage walks up to AJ Styles and kind of informs him about the deal that he made with Kevin Owens, to which AJ Styles said, you ain't got to worry about that. You can just accept the open challenge for the United States title, because I'm not losing the title. Corbin walks off. And in our main event, for the 1 millionth time this month, Kevin Owens versus United States champion AJ Styles in a title match, this time with Baron Corbin, the referee. Long story short, Baron Corbin gets agitated like he does with everything in life and decides that he's not going to be the referee anymore. Shane McMahon comes out, gets in his face for the fast count. He takes off the shirt, throws it at Shane. Shane puts it on. Kevin Owens gets out the ring, argues with him. They finally make it back into the ring. AJ Styles, phenomenal forearm. Shane McMahon counts 3. And AJ Styles is still your United States champion. And that, folks, was your Smackdown live from Brooklyn, New York.
Alrighty.
Oh, GTS.
It's time for our Smack Up, Smack Downer, and Smack in the Face. Kicks off with your boy J.Fields this week. So, J.Fizzle.
Yes, sir.
What was your Smack Up this week?
My Smack Up is the fact that Bobby Roode, hot tag, is a member of SmackDown Live. This is one of those situations where I don't care how you do it. I'm just glad you did it. I'm just glad you did it. I didn't know it was going to happen that fast. I had been reading reports, the few reports that I read that they wanted him on the main roster ASAP. So he don't even get and that's kind of rare where he doesn't get the NXT title rematch, you know, because normally they do that. They normally don't just let you lose once and then move you right up. They normally let you keep going back and forth with your opponent. But of course, with the addition of Adam Cole, baby, to NXT, they have somebody to fill that void.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely can fill that void for Bobby Roode leaving for the top heel in NXT. So welcome Bobby Roode to SmackDown. Really good match. Get a chance to watch him play the face role. Bobby can be loved or hated. He can play either side. He's done it in TNA. Hadn't really seen him do it in WWE/NXT, but he is capable of being an overface, of being a funny guy. He's got some comedy in there too, you know. So he can do a little bit about. He's a well-rounded individual on the mic and in the ring. So I think he did a really good job of playing the face role with Aiden English being the heel in this match. But hot tag.
Oh yeah, it was unanimous, man. But actually, my Smack Up was the debuts period because I was happy to have Shelton Benjamin as well, just to have him back. But side note, to jump on Bobby Roode for a minute. I mean, just like you say, you know, I've been seeing reports as well, and I think the last report I saw was him getting on the bus with Raw Superstars or something like that. And like when I first read it, I was like, damn, you know. But then I thought about it. I was like, I mean, both shows are gonna be in Brooklyn, so it's like that could be anything. You know what I'm saying? But
or maybe you're just riding with them because they're all in town.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that. They're probably going out to eat somewhere, and they said just get on the bus instead of getting a rental car, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, the crowd pretty much was ready for it. And like somebody else reported that he's in the arena that same night at SmackDown. So I was anxious for it too. I just wondered how he was going to plug him into the show. And when it happened, I mean, it was a happy moment. Like for once, I could say SmackDown bullying. We're the bad guys,
and we don't feel bad about it.
No, I don't. Not at all. Not at all.
I don't feel bad about it at all.
Not at all. Well deserved. You know. So anyway,
take that Raw. Take it Raw.
Take it Raw. Good deal.
I know.
But also, back to Shelton Benjamin, you know, which you said once again in the rundown that it's been over a year and some months, you know what I'm saying, since he's supposed to have been here, and now he's here.
Right.
And this story can play out two different ways. They can be a legitimate tag team, or Benjamin can flip on him and say, nah, I mean, because, you know, he can turn on him.
Right.
And that can turn into a storyline on itself, by itself. Because it's kind of seemed kind of odd that you put Chad Gable back with another black wrestler. You know, like, come on now. Don't feel that boy. You know,
world's greatest tag team.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Where Charlie has it, man.
No
pause. But I love the debuts this week. Like I said, I thought we was gonna get another one during the tag team. Usos dropping that promo after the match. But very satisfied with the direction where SmackDown is possibly leading to. So I'm just gonna leave it at that because there's a lot of good things coming to come. So
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Anywho, time to move to the SmackDowners. Time to take that turn because it was a lot. A lot. I was actually torn what I was going to choose.
Me too.
Very torn.
Me too.
Like, until you got here, I really made a decision what I was going to do, and I wrote it down. But anyway, I'm going to let you lead.
Okay.
J.Fields, what is your SmackDowner this week?
My SmackDowner this week is the booking of Baron Corbin.
Put that back in my pocket.
Why? So he's just going to involve himself in all the storyline. He has no place. This is just another way to get Shane McMahon some TV time at the end of the show. To have him come down and decide to be the referee. You had referees in the back. He throws the shirt away, walks away. Shane McMahon, call for another ref. You got a bunch of them back there.
Yeah.
Why take it upon yourself to try to be the referee? Putting yourself in the middle of the situation all over again. But that's not why we're here. We're here because in 2 weeks' time, Baron Corbin has lost the Money in the Bank contract.
Check.
Lost to John Cena.
Check.
And inserted himself in the United States title picture with no anger, fury, any emotion towards the fact that you do not currently have an opportunity to be WWE champion anymore. How do you lose the Money in the Bank?
Mm-hmm.
And then you just say, okay, I'll just go focus on the U.S. title.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year. Like, how do you do that? It makes no sense to me. Just because he lost the briefcase doesn't mean he can't get a title shot. And the way that we've known WWE to be, you can get a title shot for doing way less than Baron Corbin has done.
Just go out there and say it.
Yeah. Go out there and demand it. Go out there and cut a promo and say, hey, I need to be in the title picture. Jinder Mahal versus Baron Corbin. Why the hell not? Baron Corbin beats up the Singh brothers. Why the hell not?
I mean, he beat up everybody else.
He beat up everybody else. You should have a bone to pick with Jinder for pinning you with a schoolboy.
Embarrassing you.
Embarrassing you. You should have a bone to pick. You and Nakamura got history. Which further leads me to the point, why the hell didn't they just get a title to Nakamura in the first place? If they're going to continue this storyline.
Pump brakes. Pump brakes.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Just why the hell not?
Yeah.
Why the hell not?
But as far as the Baron Corbin thing, I stated this in the very first on our thread yesterday that it's very sad that the United States title and this storyline is getting way more exposure and play and opening and closing the show than the main title. And that just lets you know right there.
That lets you know who should be your WWE champion.
Exactly. And that's just a tough pill to swallow. Like I said, just like you brought up about the Baron Corbin thing, I never did process the whole situation like you did just then. But now it just don't make sense. Like you said, he lost all this. This all happened in a week, and no focus on the big picture. The big picture is the WWE title, the title, and you just said,
and you'll take a step down.
Yeah,
you take a step down. He was right there at the WWE title a week ago. In a week's time. Now your attention has completely diverted to the United States title.
And once again, this is why they need to establish mid-carders and main eventers. Because if you go up, it ain't no reason for you to take a back ballot. I would never, after Triple H got that WWE title the first time, you didn't see him go back and try to get the IC title. You didn't see The Rock try to go back and get the IC title.
Right.
You know, these type of people. You know what I'm saying? And like,
only person that can do that is Chris Jericho. That's it.
I would say either him or The Miz. But The Miz needs to go past that.
Well, Miz wasn't where he is now.
Yeah.
When he had the WWE title. You know.
Well, Jericho, it makes sense now because, I mean.
Because he's a veteran.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a veteran. Plus, he has the record number of IC title wins. You know what I'm saying? And a large number of U.S. title wins, too. So, I mean, I understand that. But, no.
I mean, it's just. We'll get to it. I mean, we're here, so I ain't gonna say we get to it. It's just
so let me set that up for you. What is your Smackdowner then?
Well, my Smackdowner is the Jinder Mahal, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the Singh brothers. I don't know the first name, you do, and that whole situation.
Okay.
This storyline is no good. You need to throw all of it away. All of it. You pretty much previewed the fact that why not just give the title to Shinsuke Sunday? But the fact of the matter, this storyline is going to keep having to go on for the next couple of weeks, possibly next month. it puts Shinsuke in a terrible spot because he's losing his funk. It's not interesting. The only thing that's good right now is the interest. And I'm gonna be a little bit honest. I mean, it's a big deal, but like, it's not anymore.
What do we call it? Cold bucket of water?
Cold bucket of water. I mean, I'm really not interested in Shinsuke Nakamura as much as I used to be.
Right.
And that's not his fault. Because there's no way he should be in a storyline this long with no Jinder Mahal. Like, who wants to be a storyline? Who wants to see this for months? Who is looking for this match to happen? Who is looking for this storyline to happen? I didn't care about a handicap match. I mean, to be honest, the Singh brothers just all of a sudden getting their first match and they're wrestling in their dress clothes. Things of that nature, like, this didn't do anything for me. It wasn't pleasing to see Shinsuke get his revenge for them getting involved. What type of punishment is that? If anything, they should have had a rematch that night. He should have won the title.
Right.
Done. But the fact that I had to sit through this another month or maybe longer, just like I did with Randy Orton, with Jinder Mahal being the focal point right now as a champion, and you got all these other people fighting over the U.S. title, and you got people backstage not even involved in the show. Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't go there. Don't go there yet.
Because, I mean, it's so much shit I could complain about on SmackDown last night.
Right.
And, like, to be honest, like, I barely want to complain about this. But, I mean,
it's upsetting the fact that we have to complain about this.
Yes. It's just, I mean.
That's the problem. The fact that we have to complain about this. Why is this something to complain about?
I mean, how did you feel about the whole handicap match and the situation that this is prolonging?
I'm gonna spin it a little bit.
Okay.
When Seth Rollins was the WWE champion, and he had Kane and Big Show and J&J security interfering in whatever he had going on, at least everything that Seth did in the ring was entertaining.
It was backed up, yeah.
He could back it up in the ring. Not saying that Jinder's not good. He's just not WWE title. He doesn't need it. I think the same storyline with Jinder could work if he had the U.S. title.
It would probably work even better.
That's what I was going to say. It'll probably work even better. Why? Because it's the U.S. title and you are an international superstar continuously week after week shitting on the United States, speaking to your people in your language of Punjabi, shouting out the 1.45, 6, 7 billion people in India every week, wearing the turban, you know what I'm saying, coming out with the carpet, got the people dancing and doing all the stuff they do. You have the perfect situation to rub it in America's face as the United States champion. Have we seen that before a million times? Yes.
Yeah.
But get out of the main event, though.
Rusev.
Yeah. But get out of the main event, though. Get you out of the main event. Because even if you're talking about Rusev, at least Rusev had some really good damn matches.
That's some interesting promos, but
That's
most of the
really
promos,
good promos,
mostly
plus
good.
Lana.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to say that.
Jinder doesn't have a Lana. Jinder doesn't have the move set. Jinder doesn't have the personality. He's got the look. But after that,
But just like you said, I mean, like, not taking away from his. I mean, like, everybody deserves that break one time.
Do they?
Deserve that chance. No, I'm not even being funny. Not saying that he needs to be. It should have been now, but everybody deserved that chance.
Everybody should be WWE champion if they work hard.
I say everybody should deserve that chance.
Oh, okay.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not even trying to be funny. I know you're trying to set me up. I'm not. I'm just saying, like,
for the question.
I'm saying, as far as Jinder Mahal, everybody needs that opportunity to say, okay, let me try to get myself over. Give me the opportunity to see if the fans will latch on. And like, I felt that they had the opportunity and slightly worked for a second, just because he was involved with Randy Orton. That's it. But as it went longer and longer, and each week and each month, like, people grew tired of it. And right now, just like you said, flip it around. Like, if KO and AJ was fighting on the WWE title like they are on the U.S. title, and Jinder Mahal was doing this U.S. title like he's doing the WWE title, I wouldn't think we would be that too much upset about how things are going.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is that you have Rusev, and let's be honest, Sterling is Miller hints to this on RBU as well. But You said this months ago. That's Rusev's spot automatically. That's supposed to be Rusev in the WWE title picture. Mm-hmm. He's supposed to be the one with this America, and if you want to do this, I'm your champion in America. All you're gonna do is get fat and eat hot dogs and all shit and all that type of stuff. This was his spot, and now he's unhappy and he's looking for a way out. I forgot I didn't report that he's trying to negotiate his buyout for the country.
Right. Let's say either that or now they're talking about turning him face.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah,
and it's like it's just a messed up situation. Like it's just I feel like it's being sabotaged purposely to make sure, well, WWE title ain't about shit. Let me see what's going on with the Universal title. And the Universal title is a focal point right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, not saying they sabotage into the fact that they are unaware of it. I think they're purposely say, okay, we need to dim the light on the WWE title. How can we throw some cold bucket of water on this shit? Mm-hmm. Let's give the title to him. Let him hold it for a while. They want Shinsuke, we'll give him Shinsuke. He'll get the belt eventually, but let this go on. Let's try to keep him happy. Let him be involved in the top storyline on Smackdown, which is not, because it's a U.S. title to me.
But at the expense of your fans, though?
But
at the expense of your fans, because, the only reason why, let's be honest, the only reason why Jinder Mahal has the title is because they're expanding the fan base over India.
Mm-hmm.
That they're putting money into their marketing, into their everything as far as India is concerned. They're getting a lot more attention from the India fan base because they have a big wrestling following over there.
Right.
Jeff Jarrett has tapped into it in the past, as far as TNA and, the other promotion that he had prior to TNA. So, they have a really big following over there. I understand it. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to tap into new markets. You want to get more eyes on the brand. I get it. But you didn't have to do it that way. We could have had a slow build with Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
We could have had a slow build. He could have picked up these same victories against other wrestlers, proven wrestlers, your John Cena.
In the same way.
He could have picked up, he could have cheated and done it. Because it's not like you're making him a Hall of Famer.
Right.
You're not making this dude a Hall of Famer. He's a footnote. He's not going to be a Hall of Famer. He's not going in the Hall of Fame for being a wrestler. They're not going to put him in. Why? Because he hasn't done anything. This has been the most success that he's had, period.
He's going to be a Hall of Famer one day.
He's not going to be a Hall of Famer.
I wish would have been.
He's not. He hasn't done anything.
He's the first Punjabi Indian.
No, Great Khali. He's not. They're not going to give it to him.
Khali didn't win the title, though. He won the World Heavyweight title.
But if we're talking about first champion, Khali is the first one. He's the 50th champion. That's his Hall of Fame. That's it. They just started. They had to find stats to get his man. He doesn't. He's not going to be a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
A 3-month, 4-month, 5-month reign. Okay, cool. But no, that's and look at it. Look at how they set that up. There's plenty of people that had the belt. If you look at the top 50 WWE champs, only like 23 of them are Hall of Famers.
Agreed.
So not a lot of people. And we're talking about a who's who. We're talking about Michaels. We're talking about Savage. We're talking about Hogan. We're talking about Yokozuna. We're talking about Brett. Austin. Soon to be Undertaker. Psycho Sid not in the fucking Hall of Fame. He's 2-time champion.
Kevin Nash is.
It's because of NWO though, and the clique and all that. Yeah. Has Jinder Mahal reached Kevin Nash?
No,
he's not gonna make it. I'm telling you, he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. He will not be a first ballot. That'd be a good
argument for another day.
He will not be first ballot. I'm gonna leave it at that. I rest my case.
He's not gonna be a first ballot at all.
He's not gonna be a first ballot, a third ballot. He's not gonna be a ballot. He's not gonna ballet. Ballet is not gonna be anything. He's not getting in.
That's Great Khali gonna be a Hall of Fame.
They'll put him in. I think they'll put him in before they put in Jinder.
Why are we talking about this anyway? Yeah, very disappointed with the Shinsuke Nakamura and Jinder Mahal. I'm not intrigued in this storyline at all. I want Shinsuke to have the matches that we've grown to love and know that Shinsuke can have. And with Jinder Mahal, it's not going to happen. It's never like SummerSlam. I was immediately turned off of this match.
You got Sami Zayn there. He's already had a good match with him.
Ty Dillinger.
You got
Chad Gable.
You got Bobby Roode now.
Luke Harper.
All right, pause. You get into my next point. You can go set me up.
All right. J.Fields. a lot of smack in the faces this Tuesday.
Just line them up.
But J.Fields, what was your smack in the face?
Oh, my smack in the face. Where's the fucking talent that you have? Where are they? We finally got to the other side of SummerSlam. That's why nothing was moving, right? None of the pieces on the table were moving because of SummerSlam. There was no point of bringing these people back because it was SummerSlam. And now that's over. Your first priority after SummerSlam should have been re-involving everybody you got to ensure that you can tell better stories leading up into your next major pay-per-view, Survivor Series. There's Eric Rowan. That's Luke Harper. That's Ty Dillinger. That's Mike Cornelis and Maria. That's Randy Orton. That's Rusev. That's the New Day. We got none of them. None of them. This is the time. Let's not wait until the next SmackDown pay-per-view to say, oh, let me rush and throw something together. You should have had these people involved in some capacity immediately. You bring Bobby Roode up, should have had a way to get him involved immediately. You know, Aiden English, okay, fine, but hell,
that's not going to be a storyline.
It's not about to be a storyline. And then plus, I thought you was pushing him. I thought you were pushing Aiden English.
Yeah.
I thought you were.
Yeah.
Because you let him beat two of your other talents. You let him beat Sami Zayn clean. You let him beat Ty Dillinger clean. You never brought us back to that. I thought Mike and Maria liked to see Sammy lose matches. You never brought me back to that. Why? Because Sammy ain't had a match in weeks. And the last time he lost, they didn't even come out.
Who did he fight last time?
Aiden English. The last match he lost was Aiden English.
What about that tag match he lost?
That was the week before.
Okay.
That was the week before, and then they had a one-on-one. Sammy lost.
Awful.
And then they had the match with the Usos a couple weeks ago. They lost that too. They didn't come out. He didn't come out. Mike didn't come out for that. Because that was just a setup for the New Day to come out when they return to set up the SummerSlam match.
Right.
Awful. So we're not going to tell all the stories. We're not going to tell all the stories that need to be told. We're only going to tell like 3 of them. And then we're going to rush some of them a week or two before the pay-per-view, like the John Cena, Baron Corbin deal. We're going to force that. We're going to take the Money in the Bank contract from Corbin and force the John Cena. Now there's animosity. And now we got to purchase this pay-per-view because we got to see what's going to happen with John Cena and Baron Corbin because he just cost them the Money in the Bank. Nobody cared. People were angry.
And John Cena beat him and transferred.
And then left. Left. Where's the story with that? No, nowhere. It's nowhere. He left. Okay, so I just cost this man the Money in the Bank contract, put him through a table the week before, cost him the Money in the Bank the week after, and now there's no more story there. John Cena got his win. He's off to the next win on Raw. This is crazy to me. And Baron Corbin is like, well, I'm not the Money in the Bank anymore. I just be United States. I just go after the United States champion.
Yeah.
And then, don't get me started on that. The best story that we can tell with the United States title, nobody really wants the title. So your champion has to come out and offer an open challenge for people to challenge for the belt.
Keep it going, because I'm going to switch my smack in the face. Let's just keep this going.
That's what we're doing? Again? So John Cena did it for the better part of a year. Seth Rollins got it. He did it once or twice. Kevin Owens got it. Tried to start it back up. Here we are now, AJ Styles. You're going to give him the John Cena storyline. We're just recycling storylines. The Jinder Mahal thing is a recycled storyline. This is nothing but the Authority without Triple H and Stephanie. That's all it is. So you're not going to tell me, you're not going to write a story for Luke Harper. Your writers are told to basically leave all these folks back in catering. We'll put them on house shows. You don't even have to show up today. You got the next 3 months off. What are these people doing? They're on your roster just sitting up rotting. Luke Harper's in his 30s. He needs to be on TV.
Need to be moving, yeah.
He needs to be on TV. This is his prime moment to get going.
And he doesn't disappoint every time he's out there.
That's what I'm saying. The fans were getting behind him.
Over as hell, yeah.
Ty Dillinger in his 30s.
Over as fuck.
Over. Can we get this man some attention? Dolph Ziggler in his 30s, and you still don't know how to book this man? If they cannot book him, if I don't like what I see next week, I'm talking about it next week.
I'm talking about it next. That's my smack in the face.
Oh well, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you, EJ. You already told us what it is. Go ahead on,
my smack in the face is what the hell are they doing with Dolph Ziggler?
What the hell?
I didn't get. I wasn't. I mean, it seemed like he went out there with a purpose, but completely lost it. He didn't know what the fuck he was gonna talk about.
Right.
I should give me a robe and have glitter all on it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No, better yet, I should come out there and play guitar. Yeah, I should do that. No, I should what was this where was this going? This went nowhere. And it didn't, like you said, didn't reel me in for next week.
Right.
Especially this direction, what you said, it's been how many years is Dolph Ziggler? About 7 years as Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Probably 3 more years as
Mikey,
whatever, from Spirit Squad.
Nikki.
And you got me sitting here trying to wonder or want me to wonder what he's going to do next week. He's going to do nothing. He's probably not even going to be on TV next week. Knowing now, it's going to be overcrowded. Maybe a backstage segment is going to be on.
Have to save you for next week, though.
WWEexclusive.com.
I'm not going with you.
I mean, I'm thinking he's going to say, you know what, all these people coming up. This is the direction I thought they were going. Talking about, the Glorious, the Robe. That's why I think he was, him and George Barbaroux. Elias Sampson playing the guitar. Elias playing the guitar. He
singing. Ain't English.
I'm thinking him saying, you know what, maybe I should go down to NXT and see can I get the buzz going like these guys and come back up and reinvent myself. Because like I said, I suggested that maybe he can go back to NXT and start there. Start over.
Yeah.
Reinvent himself. And maybe I thought that's why I thought he was going. Sitting there say he's going to do it next week. Maybe it will be next week. Then maybe on NXT, but I doubt it. But the direction of what they're doing to Dolph Ziggler is another waste of talent.
They said they was going to repackage this guy.
Exactly.
I saw the same damn Dolph Ziggler. Now I get it. So and why would you bring him back looking the exact same way to tell us next week he's gonna do something different? That's like to me, that's like playing in a football game, running the same exact plays, and then tell your opponent that you lost to. The next time I play you, I'm gonna run some different shit on you. Like, I've already beat you. You've already lost.
It's already over.
It's already over. Why are you here telling me this in your post game?
It was
next time I see y'all, we're gonna do something different.
And look, the main reason I'm saying this, because Smackdown started off strong. A great possibility. Maybe not opening up with the U.S. title, but it started up strong.
That was entertaining.
It started opening up, but then all of a sudden it just started going uninteresting.
By the time we got the gender, it was over.
Gender. I mean, you can read through your rundown. Gender, then went to the Dolph Ziggler shit.
Then went to the women.
Then went to the women's tag match. Then it went to the Lana and Tamina thing. Then it went to the Baron Corbin all of a sudden being a referee. And, I'm like, man, where's the direction of this show going? Like, why is it going downhill?
It's all over the place.
And it was so, this Dolph Ziggler shit bothered the fuck out of me, though, dude. I was like, why are you wasting my time with this?
Is this United States Open Challenge going to be the way you get Ty Dillinger a match, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan a match? But what happens though?
But I mean,
you feed them to AJ, and they don't need. That's not going to get them over. It's not going to get them over. So you're going to let him. You're going to feed him to all the people that you're not using to make this United States Open Challenge. They did the same thing with John Cena. They fed him Barrett. They fed him Stardust. They fed him Ambrose. They fed him everybody. Week after week after, they fed him Sami Zayn. Cesaro. They fed him everybody just to make this United States title scene so important.
And when they first did it, it was cool.
At the expense of your talent that you're not using.
But at the same time, when they first did it, it was intriguing. But like I said, they're recycling and keep doing it over and over, and it ain't leading up to nothing.
Right.
Means nothing.
Did we get good matches? Did we get a couple great matches? Yes. The Stardust John Cena was good. The Wade Barrett and John Cena was good. The Ambrose was good. The Sami Zayn match was good. They were good matches.
Mm-hmm. But it did nothing for them.
It did nothing for them. Neville didn't get his push until he came back as the king of the cruiserweights. Mm-hmm. Wade Barrett is gone. And who did they let beat him for it? Del Rio. El Patron.
Clean.
With Zeb Coulter.
Oh, I forgot about that clusterfuck.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you sacrifice your talent, and then you give somebody that don't even need the belt. So you can look at the cruiserweight division. Akira Tozawa beat Neville. That's what you let them have this long ass reign for?
Mm-hmm.
For Akira Tozawa? You gave John Cena this long title run with the United States title, and who did he drop it to?
Del Rio.
Or
did Del Rio do that? Drop it to? Kalisto. Who Kalisto drop it to?
Del Rio. Didn't Del Rio get it back? And then Kalisto got it back.
Then Ryback got it.
Yeah.
Did Ryback get it?
I think so.
No, it's Rusev. Rusev got it because he down there broke his ass when he did that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Anyway.
We don't want it. I mean, no, Seth got it the first time. When Cena started it the first time, Seth got it.
And he got it back on Raw.
And then he got it back. And then he started it again.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah. That's when Sting was here.
Yeah.
I don't like it, man.
I just don't like the direction the show is going.
I don't like it. I'm just, I try to be as objective.
I couldn't even tell you about that main event. It was a blur. Cause until Shane came out and got involved, that's when I happened to look up. And even when they looked up, it wasn't like I stared.
And let me preface this for the people that listen to us every week. We don't just find stuff to be displeased with.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a matter of us because our format of our show has a downer and a smack in the face that we have to be negative on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
This is truly because as fans and as followers of the brand, this is what we look at every week.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, this could be so much different. And like, there's no reason as a fan, you should be wanting to see certain people. If there's not an injury storyline or like, I don't have to wonder when I'm going to see certain people in New Japan. I don't have to wonder when I'm going to see certain people in Progress or Revolution Pro. And they don't do weekly television. You have weekly television and you don't even use your talent. How do you have 5 hours of television and you can't find a way to get people involved?
You shouldn't have to watch a show and then all of a sudden you see somebody, oh, damn. Hey, there goes Harper. Oh, damn, there goes Chad Gable.
Or they in a match. They just announce a match the night of and like, this has no story behind it. Luke Harper going against Jinder Mahal. Why?
I just want everybody to eat, man. Everybody. Not just the people who is involved in title matches and storylines. I want everybody to eat. Put some matches out there.
Can we have a tournament? I mean, you call these people out for a battle royal.
I mean, we've been looking for a tournament for years. I mean, not even gonna say years, for months now. We've been looking for battle royals. I mean, we haven't been looking for battle royals, but I'm saying we've been looking for situations where they can just have a match. Just put it out there. Start something. Start a fling. Put Eric Rowan and Luke Harper in a tag team. We've been just do something.
Right.
Anything.
Like you decided that your profession in life is to be a wrestler. And the only thing that you have a contract and they pay you to do pull apart brawls between your big superstars and battle royals. That's it. You signed me to a contract to wrestle, and the only thing you use me to do is do these pull-apart brawls with Brock and whoever Brock's going against, or Samoa Joe and Roman. I got to do these pull-aparts. You'll use me for that to make it look like, oh, these two really hate each other, to push somebody else's storyline. And then you'll put me in a battle royal to put the person that you want to win the battle royal over. Wasted storylines. Mojo Rawley. Thought we was going to get a Zack Ryder turn. Thought we was going to get a Mojo Rawley turn. Dropped it. Andre the Giant Battle Royal winner, dropped it. Money in the Bank, dropped it. All the places that you had opportunities to write a couple more sentences in this story, you just said, you know what?
Scrap it.
That's it. That's it. That's it then. Story over. Show's over, folks.
Yeah.
That's hard. But I don't know if I said this on the mic, on the live mic. I did. I reiterated for GTS Podcast. WWE just ain't for me.
Yeah.
It's not. I've come to that conclusion. I'm not even mad about it. I'm just talking about it because I have vision. I can see it. But I ain't even mad about it because I got something. I got a side joint over here.
You got something, yeah. You got side chick.
I got side chick over here. I'm cool with that now and I'm gonna spend my time with them. I'm gonna spend my time with Progress. I'm gonna spend my time with ROH. I'm I'm gonna spend my time with What Culture. Spend my time with Rev Pro. Evolve. If I gotta spend an extra $30 a month to get mine,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Go get that
WWE
hotel.
ain't giving it up.
Get that hotel room, man. Go and get that hotel room. Just only
This is a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Do right by your women, people.
But you're right, man. It's just, I mean, like I said, we say it every week, man. It's just amazing how they can just squeeze so much good wrestling into 1 hour show on NXT, and like you come to your main show and you can't get that.
Right.
Like you shouldn't have to wait for a great match every pay-per-view. You shouldn't have to get that match too early to give away all the good stuff. Then you come build like we shouldn't be getting bored. I mean, not saying we shouldn't be getting bored, but like the possibility of having an AJ Styles and Kevin Owens match years ago would have blew our mind.
Yep.
If you told me you can give this match 5 times within this 1 year, we'd be like, cool. But we give this match 5 times within a month, that's too much.
Way too much.
Played out. And you got other people involved. And like I said, as far as the Shinsuke Nakamura thing, he should be having these top-notch matches. Because I cannot witness even matches he had with, not saying nobody's, but people in NXT that wasn't involved in title match, just to showcase Shinsuke. They were good matches. They put the other person over. TJP.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. TJP, Shinsuke Nakamura on NXT. Damn good match.
Finn Balor versus Cedric Alexander.
Yeah.
NXT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These type of matches we've been getting, and like, it's just, I mean, like, I just hate the generic wrestling matches for TV. Just get in, get a couple spots, lock in. I mean, it's like, give me some wrestling.
Right.
Don't give me just holes and, okay, in a minute you're going to get over, get the shoulder bumps and the repeated clotheslines, set up your signature move, and then set up your big move, and somebody come out and interfere. Like the Shane McMahon shit, like, we called this. We knew this was going to happen.
Right.
I mean, it's just like, I'm so tired of the predictability in these damn shows, Raw and SmackDown, dude.
And you tank your wrestlers because every match, every storyline that's supposed to matter, every title that's supposed to matter, there's all this controversy around it. Jinder Mahal's the WWE champion. Every match he's in, there's controversy around it because the Singh brothers, because Great Khali, they dug him up.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the United States title. 2 of your world premier wrestlers can't just go out and have a match and somebody take the pinfall clean. You got to work Shane McMahon in there every week. You got to have Mike Chioda taking crazy-ass ref bumps just for the sake of trying to progress a story on to get you to the pay-per-view. When really, you shouldn't even have them mixed up together, but the writing is so bad and you don't give these people freedom to go out and do their own thing. Because I'm pretty sure Kevin Owens and AJ Styles could have come up with a way better storyline for their program together. They say, okay, we're going to put you, Kevin Owens, we're going to put you, AJ Styles, in a program together. We want to have a big match at SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure because of their talent, the fact that they've been doing this over 15 years, almost 20 years, both of them can put together a storyline creatively with them to make people want to tune in and watch it. They don't need a creative team for people because if you've been doing it for a while, you shouldn't even need creative. If you've been on the indies, you shouldn't need creative. Mm-hmm. People that you made, like maybe Authors of Pain, you made them.
Yeah.
They went out there in the world.
You created them.
You made them. No Way Jose, you made him. So you may have to write some stuff for him or for them. But you got Samoa Joe, you got AJ Styles, you got all these indie guys that's been pretty much going out, grabbing the mic, doing what they do without really any direction from anybody, whether it's ROH, TNA, wherever they came from, New Japan, whatever. You ought to step back and say, you know what? Y'all got it. Because people going to watch it anyway because they like they got it.
And just like we talked about as well, like that, just as far as the John Cena move, you moving him over there to enhance talent of people who don't need the help.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part.
If you would have given Brock, if you would have took that title off of Brock. But see, the crazy part about it is that you wrote this storyline for Brock. Mm-hmm. And y'all tried to include the whole John Jones thing. And what happens with John Jones?
Oh, my God. I wouldn't even bring that up, but yeah.
What happened with that? So now, another storyline, potential. Even though it wasn't going to play out in the WWE ring, it's dropped now. Because I doubt John Jones is going to come over and do wrestling just to get in the ring with Brock.
I don't want to see it.
And if you do, that's another opportunity that you're taking from somebody that you already got signed, a wrestler that should get the bump or get the push with Brock. So I just don't want. I say this because you my guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to get to a point to where like you're like that's it. And
you don't wrestle. Yeah.
So it's like what I need to do is we need to pick a day in the near future, and I need to introduce you to some junks.
I got you.
I got some junks for you.
I got you.
I got you some over here. I got you quite a few, and you pick whichever one you like. Because I know you're gonna like. I know which ones you're gonna like. So I'm only gonna give you the ones that I know you're gonna like.
Yeah, my style.
Yeah, your style. Progress, ROH. We got some of them. I got some of them lined up for you.
Okay. Because
WWE ain't doing right by us. So I need to set you up for the win. I don't want you to get too far along. Then you just say, you know what, the hell with it, and you just snap out. And then you're too far gone. It's gonna take too much to bring you back to life. So. Well, yeah.
Well, I think that would be doing it for our review.
Yeah, it's a review. That was a hell of a review.
So, let's get into these near falls.
Okay.
I don't have no smack up near fall. Okay. Because there was too many bad things to talk about.
I have one. AJ Styles was good on the mic. He was really good with Kevin Owens. I enjoyed it. Even though it's redundant, I enjoyed it. The part about him trying to tell, you can go and get whoever you want. Like, just the fact that he was like, they didn't write that for him. I know they didn't. They couldn't have wrote that for him. Like, you go get your mom. Come be the referee. Yeah, that little girl right there. Go get her. Like, you could tell that he was fired up. Like, he didn't care. Like, he didn't care who you picked. That's what I like to see a champion do. Okay. But outside of that, Usos was good.
Usos was good. I mean, but, this is...
Breezango was solid.
Yeah. I mean, you can bring up some things that was solid, but it wasn't nothing that blew my mind. It was something that was considered my smack up.
Honorable mentions,
we'll call them. But there's definitely a lot of things I did not like.
Right.
My potential smack in the face, like I said, I had 3 potential smack in the faces. I didn't like the crowd. Brooklyn crowd was good, but I don't like when they take away from the match.
They're tired.
I can get it. I understand.
They're tired. I mean, like you didn't force 4 nights of wrestling down their throats, and all of it ain't been good. I mean, I'm gonna shit on you too. If I spend 4 nights with you, and you start giving me crap,
they did that last night. They did it on Raw too, though. I mean, the Dean Ambrose and Shane, not Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose Seth versus the Hardys. Yeah. They did it during that match.
Right.
Doing the waves. I mean, like, it's kind of like what the NXT crowd does sometimes. And that's a prime example. NXT, like, I want to be focused on what's going on in the ring. I don't care what the crowd is doing all the time. Every now and then it's appropriate. But sometimes I be like, man, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. And like I said, maybe that took away from some of how I felt about the show sometimes too last night. But
I'm not gonna lie, I fought WWE for that. Because I feel like if you give the fans a great show from beginning to end, it'll never cross their mind to do something stupid like that. It'll never cross. Now they have a rule now. I don't know if you read. This is a news rumor. I don't know if you read, but Vince has banned all inflatable objects from the arenas. Because every time they found one, it was way more of them in Brooklyn last night than what we might have saw. And for the last 2 nights, they've been confiscating them, taking them out the arena. When the people blowing them up in their seats, and like literally like starting with them, and like he like, okay, now no more inflatable objects in the arena anymore, because that's what people what would possess you to do that? If you wasn't bored out of your damn mind.
Exactly.
What would possess you to do the wave at a wrestling show? If you wasn't bored, it's shit out of your mind.
Right.
This is WWE's fault. I ain't blaming the fans on this one. Because, I mean, Brooklyn is a damn good crowd. But TakeOver, they ain't had no beach ball.
Like I said, the main thing is the focus of the match. I mean, like I said, they did that in TakeOver as well. Not saying they did it the whole time. That's just one issue.
Yeah.
Once again, Naomi and Becky Lynch tagging up against Carmella and Natalya. Once again, another match. I mean, I can even cross over some of this from Raw. Like, I'm tired of seeing the SummerSlam rematches. We get, and just like I said, after SummerSlam, it should be a restart button. Let's start a whole nother feud with different people. Not saying that Natalya and Naomi should have been immediately over because it just started. But these U.S. title picture should have been over with. Tag team titles, they can fight forever. I don't care right now. Fuck, Usos and New Day, they straight. But it's just too many recycled storylines keep continuing. And like, I mean, I'm eager to see what's going on next week. Basically, I'm just gonna sum it up next week. Not about the Dolph Ziggler thing, but like, I need something new. Just like you put on your list, I need new people to be involved in matches. I don't want to see the same type of matches, reverse tag matches, and all these other type of shit. I just need something new. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
and don't force it. Let it be organic. If you want two people to work together, don't come up with some cheesy reason for them to interact with each other. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see Mike Bennett and Maria bump into Randy Orton backstage, and then all of a sudden now they're in a program together.
And Randy Orton do a one
and then,
KO.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I want to. If you're going to make them get involved with each other, you need to write something good around it. I mean, this is an ongoing story, and that's the thing. Like, we're talking about an ongoing. This is a soap opera. This is an ongoing story. It's a never-ending story, and there's no reason for there to be so many dry spots in the story that they're telling. Mm-hmm. Because if this was a Young and the Restless or Bold and the Beautiful or As the World Turns, General Hospital, people would probably stop watching. People would pull out and say, you know what, this is not interesting. The reason why people watch Power and Game of Thrones and all those shows is because the story is so fucking compelling. Mm-hmm. They will set their lives up.
And they also write that shit months ahead of time.
Right. They will set their lives up to where, damn, I'm not going to miss this. Or I'm a DVR. Or don't get online and tell me what happened. Yeah. Because I would be asked for that.
I can't do that for wrestling. Yeah, you're right.
But see, the reason why we're stuck is because when the stories were good, that's what we did. Mm-hmm. I didn't see the last part of Raw. Don't tell me about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know what happened on the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? What happened on Raw last night? It was a water cooler conversation. The next day at work. The next day at school.
Yeah.
And it's not that anymore. It's just not that.
There's too much social media involved as well. Yeah. Too. People got too many opinions, and they manipulate the show a lot of times because opinions being read by people who's in charge and making dumbass calls.
Right.
And like, just like Miz brought up a great point on Smackdown. I mean, on Raw this past week, which is a great, once again, promo by Miz. But like, who do you think this is affect? Y'all booing, y'all cheering, y'all don't know what to like. And they just gonna put these people out here because y'all give them a reaction. Right. That's the main thing. And that's what stuck out the most to me. Because you're right. I said this years ago when as many times we go to a show. I said the best way to stick it to WWE for them putting John Cena or Roman Reigns or whoever we don't like out there is give them no reaction. Don't say anything. It need to be sounding just like it sound when they put somebody out there. But like, who the fuck is this guy? Right. Why is this person out here?
When they put the cruiserweights out there and they working their ass off.
Yeah. It need to be just as dry as like that when John Cena and Roman Reigns. You booing, that's giving them a reaction. People gonna pay their money to come out there and boo them. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but you know, like far as this whole talent situation going on, the whole shamble going on with SmackDown and Raw, it's like you got too many people on your payroll, and you just signed Bobby Roode. And I'm happy that Bobby Roode's back on her. I mean, it's on SmackDown. I'm happy that Shelton Benjamin's back. But at the same time, that pushes two people who could have had this spot out of the way. Because you know,
and John Cena just left, which means there was a spot that opened up.
Yeah.
You know,
like I said, it's just the fact that like I'm cool with Shelton Benjamin, Chad being a tag team for now, because like I said, it may develop something else. Mm-hmm. We need tag teams, which you brought up. But at the same time, it's like there's spot that could have been a spot for another tag team. Luke Harper, Eric Rowan.
Could have repackaged the Ascension.
Ascension. I mean,
Brazango
ain't wrestling. I don't know how long.
Hype Bros.
You know what I'm saying? Hype Bros is out there too. You know what I'm saying? Like just things that you had going on, and all of a sudden it doesn't matter anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because you have that big void that's been filled by Bobby Roode. Right. Because like I said, you're not going to – now I don't think Bobby Roode's going to have too much time off since he's on the main roster now. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. It's just the balance of talent right now is just real out of line right now. They got too much talent. We say this every week. And like I said, I'm grateful for the talent they have, but they need to put some use to it. Mm-hmm. That's like buying me a whole steak lobster dinner. And I say, you know what? I'm not going to eat it this week. I'll eat it next week. No, I'm giving you all this fulfilling food, and you're not eating it. Like, I mean, take advantage of it. Do something with it.
Just to have people sitting on the shelf is terrible. It's like, find a way to get everybody involved, even if it's just for a match. A tournament is a storyline. Mm-hmm. You put together a 16-man tournament, surely you got 16 people between the tag teams you're not using and the singles guys that you're not using. Put a tournament together. Mm-hmm. Let them fight for a #1 contendership for the WWE title. A month away. Sometimes the tournaments that are ran in New Japan or Progress or ROH, they run for weeks and weeks. They can't get all the matches in. You know what I'm saying? All the round one matches in. Sometimes they have a match a week. A match a week. They have the I can't remember the name of the Decade of Decadence tour tournament they had in the Decade of Decadence tournament they had in ROH. They took all the guys that had been with ROH for 10 plus years, put them in a tournament together. Whoever won got the world title shot. That's how Christopher Daniels ended up getting the #1 contender to go and fight for the belt against Adam Cole. That tournament went on for like 2 months because they only have a match a week on ROH TV, and you got to see every match. They only have a match or two every week at most. That tournament went on, and then Daniels got the shot.
I mean,
that's how you book. And they didn't have their top stars in that match. Jay Lethal was in there. Jay Briscoe was in there. Mark Briscoe was in there. Colt Cabana was in there. Chris Sabin was in there. You had those guys in there. Guys that wouldn't normally get a world title shot outside of maybe Jay Briscoe, Jay Lethal. But the rest of them wouldn't get a title shot like that. Had them in there fighting for the title. And then you still had other storylines that was you had BJ Whitmer in there. You had other people in there. You still had other storylines that were being told in the midst of this tournament with the guys that was in the tournament. And they had other storylines going on outside of the tournament that affected the tournament. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody was involved. It ain't like I'm not just gonna throw money away. You talk about budget cuts. How much is Luke Harper getting paid to not do shit?
Right. Who knows?
And that's just one person. But I've already named him. I'm done.
I'm done too. I think that was a good segue. Not segue, because that was our GTW.
Yeah.
Once again, the topic of using the talent that you have and taking advantage of the talent you have. This is people that are in their primes right now. You're not doing anything with them.
What do you call it?
Wasted.
What do you call it every week? Playing what? Keep away?
Keep away.
Yeah, playing keep away.
Yeah,
I don't want nobody else to have you.
Yep.
Because I know you're going to make money for yourself.
Once you get rid of you got to change your name, and you can't wrestle for another 30 days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
90 days.
90 days. I'm sorry.
90 days.
I'm thinking about suspension.
3 months. 3 months. 3 months you sitting on the shelf when I already been sitting on the shelf. If they release Luke Harper tomorrow, he can't go pop up somewhere else. It'll be 3 months. Non-compete clause.
That's why I think they're trying to renege on the Rusev situation because, okay, he is talented.
Yeah.
So let's try to find something that makes him happy. And you trying to put him in the face run?
Give Lana unstable. Give Lana unstable.
You know, he get me started on that shit.
Give her a stable.
There's so much things I can talk about on Smackdown.
You want to save it to next week?
No, because it's probably gonna happen again. Yeah, you're right. Next week.
I'm just gonna rest with this. Give Lana unstable. Give her a stable. You got Tamina. Put her back with Rusev. Let her be the piece that gets them over.
That'll be the Paul Heyman.
The woman Paul Heyman. Paula Heyman.
Or Hey Woman. No, okay, never mind. Anywho.
Book it. Book it.
That would do it for the podcast this week, man. What a week of wrestling.
Yeah.
Of WWE wrestling, that is.
Yeah.
So.
But that NXT, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch it again. I'm going to watch NXT.
I'm going to watch it again.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it
I'm going to watch it tonight, and then
I'm pretty sure it's going to be some storyline up to,
see where they're going next.
Yeah.
And then they're going to recap TakeOver, so that's always a plus.
Probably ain't going to start the Adam Cole storyline, actually on SmackDown probably to next week, possibly. Unless they got some other matches they recorded before TakeOver.
It probably, once they get out of Brooklyn and get back to Full Sail, that's when we'll see Adam Cole. Yeah. I'm ready.
Well, all right. Check out 1515 now for other podcasts such as MWT, Lace 'em Up, Equal Opposite, Studio Flow, Mac and D Talk TV, The Rundown, and of course, RBU and the GTS Podcast. Click on the Amazon link to support the site. And check out GTS on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if there's nothing else, next week, I'm not going to be available to record because I got daddy duties mostly. My little boy's being stubborn. He hasn't came out yet.
Pappy.
He hasn't debuted yet, but somebody will be replacing me next Wednesday. So
you know why he hadn't dropped it? It's that Jason Jordan music. He's not coming out. That's what it is. It's Jason Jordan.
I thought you were going to say because the crucifix.
It's the vessel. Into the vessel. No. It's Jason Jordan. He's right there. He's ready. But it's the Jason Jordan theme. He just won't. He heard it the other night. He's not coming out. He's
nah, Pops.
Play something else, bro.
Change that shit.
play me another song. Play that Usos for him. He probably come on down.
Yeah. Until next time I talk to you, and until next week, this is your boy EJ the King.
This your guy J.Fields.
And we are out this beach. Holla.